Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining. This is National Day Calendar, and National Day Calendar has done it again. And they have brought you National Proofreading Day. National Proofreading Day. Every year on March 8th, National Proofreading Day highlights the importance of proofreading our written work. The day also allows those who enjoy proofreading to gently correct others. However, constructive criticism is usually welcome if you're invited to proofread others' work. How cool is that? You get paid to proofread. So hashtag National Proofreading Day. The day promotes mistake-free writing. Carefully review all your letters and documents to make sure a positive and professional impression. It sometimes helps to have a few tips handy to catch overlooked mistakes when proofreading. Use several of them and mix them up from time to time for the most effective proofreading. Now tell me, that's got to be the coolest job to be able to proofread other people's work. You got to have good eye coordination for words, punctuation, all that good stuff. Think about who proofreads Stephen King's books. Do anybody ever notice mistakes when they read other novels and stuff like that? I mean, cartoons and things like that are different. Even now, we write shorthand. It's considered shorthand. You write U, the letter U for you, talking about you, but that's different, but sometimes you have to proofread an article, important emails, or a chapter has a time to sit and you're reading it with fresh eyes. Sometimes that's why it's good to take a team. It takes a team to do this stuff. You can't do it on your own. You can't be, annoyed by any type of distractions or deadlines, traffic, noise, interruption, anything like that. You have to be able to focus. Learn your habits. Keep a list of your routine errors and look for those first, especially if you're a writer. You know where you make mistakes at. Turn off the autocorrect. When used strictly as a tool, autocorrect may be helpful. However, over time, we become reliant and we depend on it. In text and emails, it can overcorrect our messages, creating havoc. When we are uncertain of the spelling of a word, there are many more reliable and efficient tools, like a dictionary, okay? Read it aloud. We catch different errors when we read aloud than when we read by sight alone. You just have to take your time. You just have to take your time and proofread your work and make sure that your work is understandable, because you don't want to be embarrassed by an email or a text. But like I said, text nowadays, people write shorthand. You got all types of symbols. It's just the emojis are out of control right now. People can create their own emojis. I mean, really, this is what we're dealing with. So people are really forgetting how to write if they use their phone a lot. But, going to college is a way that some people can learn to write correctly, the correct form of English, business English, regular English that people use in bars and stuff like that, Read it backward. A fresh perspective allows us to find new errors. Start with the last sentence and work your way to the beginning. Now, these are tactics that you can use. Fresh eyes. When the second set of eyes read something completely new, it's amazing what they can find. Okay? Print it and use a different font. Once again, your eyes see the document differently when it is printed on paper, and we find errors we didn't see the first few times. Now, these techniques can be used if you want to proofread your own work. I have someone in the house proofread your own work, or maybe a colleague, or maybe someone you work with. It doesn't matter. Have some fresh eyes. That's the main thing. How do you observe National Proofreading Day? Share your tips and tricks for proofreading. That's one thing you can do. You can also take a course in proofreading. Now, taking a course in proofreading could be really fun. It could up your skills in, language, punctuation, and all that good stuff. Proofreading helps a lot. So I really like it. Challenge yourself to accept constructive criticism. There's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. If you usually catch other people's errors, maybe this is the holiday to let them slide. Be sure to proofread anything you write and use the hashtag proofreading day, National Proofreading Day, on social media. Cheers. I'm saying peace. My name is Chico Chad.